Hey everyone, welcome back to the Debate Hut. Lovely to have you guys joining us today for another review, this time on the Netflix TV series called Intimacy, which just came out on Friday. So, some of you might not have heard of this TV series as it's a Spanish series, but it is definitely worth watching, like 100% worth watching. The series is about a compromising sexual video featuring a promising politician, and it depicts the lives of four women who are forced to walk the line between public and private life. So, this will be a non spoilers review so that you have a chance to watch it over the weekend, as I hope most of you will, because it's an incredible show. But before we start, are you new around here? Then hello, we're Emily and Grace from the Debate Hut, and at the Debate Hut we do tons of different videos like debates, pranks, games, and plenty other reviews and reactions of various TV shows and movies. So make sure to subscribe and give this video a like if you liked it. Now on to our review. So yeah, I really enjoyed this show. I just want to start off by saying that because I really enjoyed it. Like I was at first, I was like, this doesn't seem like my sort of thing, but I really enjoyed it. So this is like a quote I've taken from somewhere. So, where are the boundaries of our intimacy? What happens to our lives when our privacy becomes everyone's conversation? And that just sounds horrible to me. Like that just sounds like it doesn't sound interesting. But this show really does. It really does do a good job of like talking about such matters. And I first want to say, because there are probably tons of people out there who really doesn't like turning on the subtitles and watching a foreign TV series or a movie, but it's you should, because even if it's in Spanish, there is subtitles, and we completely understand, and the acting is superb. I think it's like I think it's my favorite show of this year. But saying that, I don't know what other shows I've watched this year, so I don't know. But yeah, it's brilliant. It's well portrayed, and I don't know how many people are going to watch it, but I think it definitely deserves serious attention because it deals with a pretty sensitive topic that is like becoming more and more important, especially with like the increase of usage of like social media and the effects that this violation basically of privacy has, like not only for the person involved but on the families and their lives, etc. Like, so we really do get to see that. So yeah, it's really good. So it is so we it starts off with this main character. It's a woman who's had an affair on a French beach, and the video is leaked while she's running for mayor. And we get to see from her family like how much turmoil that puts them through, and also how they get treated differently, and sort of like and yeah. And then it also goes on to a woman whose sister committed suicide because sexual pictures of her sister were shared in the factory she was working in. And we get to see how that affected her sister, but also how that affected the woman herself, because because it's a big issue, But yeah, it's an emotional roller coaster. I had so many emotions. I think for most of it, I was probably feeling really angry because I was just like, this is just horrible, like the way that they were treated. And but there's also some parts when I was like about to cry. I didn't cry, but I was about to cry. I'm sure Grace maybe cried. Grace, did you cry?
Which I mean,
Oh,
I didn't cry.
okay, not yet.
I do feel sad, definitely.
But yeah, I don't know. I really just liked it because it makes you think. Like, is there really anyone you can trust? Now that sounds really cynical, and that's sort of me. I'm always sort of thinking that sort of thing. But it's sort of the truth. Like, can you really trust anybody? And it also sort of gives the word trust like a greater meaning. But yeah, I guess what I really liked is that through the series, like it focuses on women, and this sort of thing also happens to guys. I'm not saying it doesn't, but it is really important to be aware that this happens. And you know, I just think I liked the ending. I'm not going to talk too much about the ending because it's going to be non-spoilers, but I think it definitely highlights that education is needed for younger kids on these matters. And I mean, not just this, like there's tons of different things that kids need greater education on. And this is one of them for sure, because this is something that, we aren't really aware of it happening, because sometimes it happens through social media. And, if you're not in that friend group or something, then you might not see it. But yeah, I guess what I really liked is that this TV series had like a big message, like be careful who you share your pictures or videos of yourself to, and be careful who you actually allow to take these photos of you, these intimate, private photos. And in fact, it's probably wise to not let them be taken. But yeah, this series was really good, and I think it's definitely something that's worth watching because it definitely does make you think.
Yeah, I agree. Everything Emily says, I agree, because when I first seen the trailer, it's what really drew me in was that it had a great female cast in it. Like it was all like every female lead in it, and that really stood out for me because it was great, and all the actresses are brilliant in it, and the story in it, it's something new because I've watched a few foreign TV shows, mainly about like crime drama, like The Bridge or Criminal, and this takes a different approach to crime, and basically about politics and like imagery, like profile, and I think this is something good because it could happen to literally anyone, like Emily said. And I mean, who could we trust that could actually betray us? And seeing like, and what I like about the show is that it takes like four different lives, and it equally shows about like how this kind of situation approach them. Like we see like the woman running for mayor. We see how she's strong. She's a strong character. I really admire her, and she kind of stands up to like and she doesn't want to be named as like a victim, but she has to understand that she is a victim of like this crime. But it doesn't have to be a bad thing, because you're like you experience this, but you want to show like you can resolve it, you can make it, you could tell people like we can make it better. And what really shocked me the most is about like how much people actually blame her for this video link, like this video being released. It wasn't her decision. Someone didn't film that, and it got released, and people are blaming her. I don't know why people are so stupid to think that. It's just really pissed me off about that, and it it actually got me a different view about politics, because I always thought politics only kind of focus on the country sometimes. I mean, no offense to Boris Johnson, but like I just thought that just it just shows that they're not just politicians, they're not just people in high positions, they actually are human beings with feelings who have rights same as we do. They have the right to sleep with anyone, they have the right to maybe like record themselves as they want to for their own personal, and but no one has the right to share them. that's that's beyond being human, that is beyond stupidity, and uh it's just sick seeing how people can do that in the world, because it does happen. And we see the other storylines about the sister trying to find out what happened to the sister who did commit suicide. And yeah, and that workplace is awful. I don't know why she
Mhm.
just quit in the first place, but it's it's just it just actually made me a bit say that some like most men, not all of them in the show, but most men have been they're just so stupid, men in these shows sometimes. They're always trying to act like we can do this, we can do whatever we want, but it's just mental, really. And that's why I kind of like these shows, because even when they show like the men are like kind of be sinister and they can act like childish and can do whatever the hell they want, it actually makes the woman more like supreme, make them more stand out, trying to stand up for justice, trying to stand up against like harassment. And yeah, I'm still midway through the show, and I can say this show is worth watching. It is amazing, it is thrilling, and it just wants you to you just want to know what happens next after each episode. Because this is something new. This isn't like crime drama really. I mean, someone does die, but like this isn't like kind of like murder. This is about something else that can affect lives like hugely, like lots of lives. It didn't just happen to one person, it happened to multiple people. And it's interesting, and it shows a good approach and representation of human rights and women's power in politics and yeah, and everywhere. I love it. And I have got one question for Emily. Emily, you said this could be your favorite show of the year. So would you say it would be the
Oh,
most favorite like after Moon Knight?
oh no. Oh, I don't know. They're
Oh,
two
you did
different
ask me
things.
that last time,
Well, I
so
did. They're two different things though. Like the thing is, what really astounded me is that this sort of thing is like not my sort of thing. Like I really like fictional sort of thing, and this is fictional. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sure if it's
yeah.
based on a
But
true
it's based
story.
on real life, isn't it? So that's kind of makes
Is
it
it based on a
more.
true story though?
No, no, no. But
Oh,
these things
okay.
can actually
Oh,
happen
okay. Yeah,
in
yeah,
real
yeah,
life. That's what I mean.
yeah.
Like,
Opposed to Moon Knight, you get it.
yeah, but
Yeah. So I don't really know, but yeah, like Grace said, like it's an amazing show, and I think it's definitely worth men, women, maybe not children, children of a
oh
certain
no.
age watching it
Hmm.
because it's very educational and it,
No, but
it it does make you think a lot.
no, but you can teach like young kids like not to like share stuff
Oh
of
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Like social media is can be used as violence even or threats. So yeah, just be careful, kids.
yeah. But yeah, definitely
Oh,
highly recommend this show. Like it
absolutely.
definitely needs to be on your watch list for this month, this year,
Yeah.
your life, whenever.
Yeah, if you like shows with if you're interested in foreign language or something different, like realistic crime drama, this is a thing. This is this is a show. I think, yeah, like Emily said, it's worth watching, and I think it would be highly recommended.
Oh yeah, like
Definitely, like
yeah.
I think, yeah, definitely. Thank you for guys for watching. Before you leave, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And please leave a comment down below on your thoughts on the TV show. And yeah, like if what other shows would you recommend for us to watch? And please check out other reviews we have done in the past, such as our Lucifer, our Marvel TV shows 2021, and we've done so much more like pranks, games, or like movie reviews. And yeah, check out our website that tells you about us, our background, and everything. So we see you next time. Bye.
Bye.